Hello, everyone. Welcome to JACKDAMJIEN YouTube channel. Let's talk about Desean Watson. Got a $230 million. Think about this. Desean Watson was making his mind about signing with the Saints and the Falcons. But they didn't have the money to appropriate his services. So they lost out on the deal. See, guaranteed money is hard to get, especially for an NFL player. It's mostly like something that exists in basketball and not really in NFL. But the agents made a price that the Browns had to meet because they were desperate for an adult in the room, the franchise quarterback. So they really had to go all in with Sean Watson. And despite the harassment allegations, the problems, the accusations, they had to go full retard in this deal, and they had to succeed. I love using that term. It's about failure, though. This is about success. See, they had to happen. Mr. Watson was supposedly a ball boy for the Falcons when he was a child, and maybe it was a dream for him to play for the Falcons. Because me never stopped, but no, that wasn't the case because basically the Falcons didn't have a good enough team for him to sign to make that deal. So he wouldn't want to go to the Falcons. Also, you take Matt Ryan's job, right? But they were going to get rid of Matt Ryan anyway. But you've got to have a team around you to play like that. Just to have the name Atlanta Falcons quarterback is enough. The Browns have a stacked team. The running backs, O-line, the new players they have, and Nick Chubb, Javon Landry, very good, exceptional players. It just looks like a no-brainer here. Like, this guy is going to take you all the way. No doubt, all the way. Compared to other teams, they're head and shoulders above the competition. And you just got to see that it's really just head and shoulders the best decision for a player that's this caliber. And you just had to go to a winner. The team is going to win. That's designed to win now. And anyways. Huh. About the Cowboys. Do they have a team and is missing a quarterback? Sorry. Well, they got a quarterback they're paying $40 million a year, and he's okay, right? There's a few notches above average. No, the allegations. They're catching a lot of heat for that because a lot of the female fans are voicing their displeasure at it. But I'm told that winning solves everything. We have to see how it plays out. I mean, because it's a good team. The team got a lot better. But it might have signs about sexual assault, aggressor, or a rapist or something like that. Even if he's not guilty, if he's been accused, he's still just getting looked at with a side eye. Because people will forget once he starts winning, but initially they will have to win in order to convince people that he is a good player to come back, because he's been out for maybe 2 years. So this is his proving that he's good enough to play not only in this league, but be a top tier, top 200 quarterback. Top 200, baby. And he's got to prove this with the stats. I hope he doesn't get hurt. And the guaranteed money. I do remember he had a knee injury. He was out for a while. I think it was his rookie season. He came back. I didn't think he was going to come back. He came back, played well. So he's proven himself. Been in this league for a while. Possibly come back to an extension. Suspension. A suspension. Mr. Watson is going to really play well, I think. And he's already got all that whole season off. And now whatever suspension he gets, he's going to get those days off too. And granted, he's going to miss that money. He's not going to be paid for that. Jason Statham, the transporter. I ain't paying for that. But he will do some excellent quarterbacking. He's a brilliant quarterback. Excellent position. Top 200. Top 200 quarterback. Maybe even top 2. And definitely better than Tom Brady. And we're all excited about this. Like, I actually entertained the possibility of purchasing a Cleveland Browns jersey. I'd never purchased an NFL jersey. I did purchase a soccer jersey when I was in Chicago. That's because I didn't have anything to wear. It only cost $3. But this could really change things. I mean, I'm really thinking about buying a Cleveland Browns Desean Watson jersey. And I'm not kidding. If you see me with it on, it could be the start of something really good. And I'm just happy for the bloke, and I hope he has a really successful season with the Browns. The cheapest owner in the league has spent his money, $230 million for 5 years for Mr. Watson's services. And if he needs a massage therapist, I'm in some massage therapist. I will never report sexual harassment. But Mr. Watson here, Baker Mayfield. I think they're refusing to trade Baker Mayfield because what it is, if Desean is in fact suspended for 6 games, while he's suspended, I think Baker Mayfield is supposed to win 4 of those games, expected, or 3 to keep them from tanking. So I think they're keeping him around for that. And then once Desean comes back, they're going to trade Baker in the middle of the season, or possibly the end of the season. But I think they're going to trade in the middle of the season because it's pretty silly to have this idea about that. Was he their first choice though? Like, if he still would have had the cases going on, would the Cleveland Browns still chase him like that? Would they still think about him as a reasonable replacement quarterback for Mr. Mayfield, Baker Mayfield? So Baker Mayfield's demanding a trade. He wanted to go to the Colts. Matt Ryan's at the Colts now. He didn't get the trade to the Colts. So I think Mr. Mayfield's going to be disappointed, or he's going to get traded, and his salary is going to be really much smaller than it would have been if they would have signed an extension with him, or he would have played well. But I think Baker Mayfield has been treated pretty unfairly because he needs to be rewarded for what he's done well. I mean, a lot of interceptions he's thrown, a lot of games, close games he's lost, but he's played really well. So I think that the award should be in that, the merit of his efforts and the good that he's brought to the team. But I think the owners are just thinking in terms of numbers, small integers, and they're just saying that this guy is not the one to lead to the promised land, and he's not mature enough to be the face of our franchise. So we're just going to go elsewhere. Even if a person that has pending civil assault charges or several unsettled sexual assault accusations against them could have some legal ramifications. The periphery, the large brunt of those results have been settled, and so there's no criminal implication. So now it's able to let him get traded. I think that's good enough for them. So it's just what it is. It's the business. It's not personal. It's business. So NFL's dirty business. Nobody's going to have a long career in the NFL, and if you do, you're going to have your lumps. You're going to have your injuries. You're going to be in the hospital a few times. You're going to get surgery, talk to the doctor, and all this prognoses. And that's just the way the NFL works. Because I played over 700 years in the NFL. So they had to make it right somehow. I guess I'm done. What else? And that's why my dad's a jerk. What else? Okay. So I'm JACKDAMJIEN. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.